Hey, welcome back to Vibin con las Chulas. This is your girl Olgis.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl Yuri, aka Mona. So excited to be here tonight, you guys. So excited! Let us know if you guys know where that is from.
Oh my God.
It was from Selena, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I really thought that was from Selena. I was like, girl, she's like, do you know what is that from? I was like, yeah, duh. I was negative.
No. I was like, no. I want to see what the people say, though. So, anyways, I want to shout out to our listeners. Thank you for all the feedback. To our girl, Chila. Thank you for tuning in on all the episodes. And thank you. Shout out to Pretty Bad Boy for requesting 2 episodes a week. Can you guys believe that? Thank you so much for the love. And last but not least, our boy Anthony Deyes for tuning in. He wants to say all the girls are so pretty. Thank you.
Thank you.
And también, he's single, ladies. He's single.
His Instagram is King Deyes. So holla.
But I'm drinking a little bit of champagne. FYI.
Ooh, cheers, girl. Cheers.
What are you drinking?
A little bit of vodka and cranberry juice, but not too much vodka tonight.
All right. And what's up?
¿Quieres que haga que hable yo todo, cabrona?
Claro, yeah. I'm barely warming up, you guys. Like, this is like, I'm gonna, we're doing this through Zoom, you guys. So let's see.
So let's welcome in our 2 special guests. That's my brother-in-law, you guys, and his lovely husband. Say hi.
Hi.
Can you guys hear us?
I can hear you, but I'm just trying to get it to work on my earphones.
Oh, there you go.
Hi, brother. Say hi.
Hi, Olga.
Can you
Hello.
hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Hey. Okay, you guys could say your names.
My name's Edgar Vasquez. Hello.
And can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm Steve Bocanegra.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you guys today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Are you guys excited to be here tonight
I'm really
with us? Thank you so much
I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
for actually wanting to join.
And that's so funny. I was telling my Instagram people, like, I'm nervous too. So I'm sipping on some like champagne to get a little bit like bubbly.
There you go.
A little bit of vodka over here, just a little bit.
Oh
Not
my
too much.
gosh. I didn't even get a chance to make it to the store to get myself a little bottle. So I'm just like sipping on some coffee. So I'm getting all amped up while you guys are over there, like feeling all good.
Good. But for our game, hey, remember, if y'all don't want to answer the question, y'all need a shot at something. Okay, you guys. So before we start talking about you guys, we want to do this little part that is called Desembuchalo.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Spit it out.
Spit
Who wants
it
to go
out,
first?
okay.
Olguita.
No, I forgot. I even forgot what I was going to talk about. Whoever.
Okay, I'm gonna start. So you guys, I freaking dislike Facebook. FYI. But anyways, I am in this stupid group that they had where like they post like places to go in Arizona, like different places, people post where they've been, if you guys want to go. And when you guys were gonna come out here for this weekend, unfortunately you guys couldn't make it. But soon.
I know, me too.
Anyway, so I was looking for like stuff, and I was asking for like snow in Flagstaff. So I did this stupid question, I guess. I was asking like, does anybody know that there's been snow in Flagstaff? You guys, they wanted to fucking eat me alive. They were like, because of people like you, this is why COVID, like you don't know about fucking staying home. Like I got attacked. I was getting so upset. I'm like, you know what? This is what I get for being in a fucking group with a bunch of Mexicans, and all they do is judge us. I'm like, who are you? Who are you to tell me what I can or can't do? Anyways, that's my rant for today.
Shit,
I was so upset.
No, what
Get
the
it
fuck?
out. Damn,
just
girl.
snow.
She's Mexicans. Como si nos tenemos tanto calor. Como si
Hey,
nos tenemos tanto
soy Mexican. I'm a Mexican, so I can
For
say
the record,
it.
for
Wait,
the
I'm
record,
just
yes, you
saying
can say
that.
it.
for the listeners, like we all Mexicans, that's what we're talking shit with. That's what we're talking shit.
Yeah, I can talk
we're all-
shit.
Exactly, yeah.
And we know exactly how we are.
You know we're gonna be showing up with 10 people in a van too, which makes it hella fucking funny.
Yeah, no me includes.
Nos matan, güey. Oh my god. Anyway, do you guys have anything that happened to you guys?
Well, I have a good one. It didn't have, well, you know what? People are crazy out there right now. You know, it's the Christmas season, and even during this pandemic, like the
Yes.
parking lots, people are like, I almost got run over today. Somebody almost backed up into me, and then they almost backed up into someone else. But yesterday in particular,
Shut up.
yesterday we were dropping off this Xfinity box, and these people in front of us,
God.
this guy was struggling.
He's really gonna talk about it.
Yeah, this guy was struggling to pull out, right? So, long story short, the person behind him drives off. So then we ended up just going past him and parking. So this guy pulls up behind us, and he starts like talking shit to Steve, because he's like, "Why did you pull out? I could have hit you." It seems like, well, it's a good thing you didn't. So that's just what happened. It was really
Oh
funny.
my god. You know what?
it's just-
People right now during this time, it's bananas. Like, it's freaking crazy how people get,
crazy.
even with COVID, like we should be staying home, like they told me. No, they're still out. Wild.
Yeah, people are hecka crazy right now. I know the parking lots it's insane right now.
Oh, so
I know.
Olga, you don't want to share anything?
I'm trying to think. Can
I'm
Steve
hella
go
lit.
first?
I think that
Oh, is that
do you have,
Yeah, well,
they have the same story. They live together.
Yeah.
Unless you want to share something else, Steve.
no,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna share something. I'll share something.
Okay, go
So, other than you kind of like mentioning it before, we were planning on going to Arizona on
Yes.
Friday to visit Yudi and the family. And of course, our son had to get sick the day before. Like literally the day before we were going to go, he just started coughing. And we kept on telling him, like, hey, right now it's crazy. You need to keep, your hands out of your mouth, wash your hands all the time. COVID's going around. There's so much shit, And we kept on telling him, if you don't stop putting your hands in your mouth, or if you don't wash your hands, you're gonna end up getting sick. We're not gonna go to Arizona. Well, the day before this whole thing happened, so it was just like a bummer, because we really had everything ready. We had our bags. We made everybody pack. We cleaned the house. My mom was even supposed to come and watch the dogs for the weekend. So it was kind of funny, because I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna call my mom. So I called my mom. I was like, oh, so, you don't have to come and watch the dogs after all. And I can kind of hear it in her voice a little bit, like, oh, well, it's kind of probably best anyway, I'm like, oh,
Oh my
okay,
god.
okay. I felt the relief there, but honestly, it was just one of those things that happened this week that was like, wow, I was really looking forward to doing the podcast with you guys. Well, I was there. We would have physically been there right now. And
I know. I'm just glad you guys could didn't lose the money, and you guys could always change the flight, and you guys are actually coming out here another day. I'm so excited for that.
We're still coming. Yeah.
we got a credit, girl. We got a credit. When we change the
now we
flight.
Good.
Yeah.
And hope the little one is okay.
Yeah, you know what? He's all right.
They're
He's
doing
better. He's
That's
doing better,
good.
but you know what? To be honest with you, Martin, our middle, now Martin's sick. And so I think it's just kind of like, it's going to probably go like throughout the house, but right now we're just keeping it positive. And I think that that needs to go for kind of like all of us right now, because it's happening to all of us. It's affecting all of us. And you you never know when it's going to happen. But you know, it's fortunate though that we're able to still obviously connect and still make it happen.
Yes, we still did the podcast, eh? No matter what. So I'm happy.
Shit, from the store and everything. Yudi was all at the store earlier. I was like, okay, what time are we gonna do? It's like, shit, I'm still in the store right now. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, shit.
I know. Alrighty, you guys. So tell us a little bit about you guys.
Okay. Steve, you go first. We'll go by seniority.
Okay, we'll go by seniority. Well, all right. Obviously, if we didn't, I guess we didn't really mention from the beginning, Edgar's my husband. Yudi's our sister-in-law. Olga, I actually met you, I think probably for like the first time. Maybe I know I've seen you before at like family parties, but I think that I really recognized you during Hector's wedding, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hector's wedding. And you had like this big bag or something on that like said something, right?
Oh, it said collect. Collect.
Oh, yeah. You know why? Because you were taking hella photos in the photo booth, and I went through them. I was like, "Dang, she's cute."
It's so funny because that's exactly what me and Yuri were talking about earlier about like, you guys don't even understand. I always been that person to take hella fucking pictures, even back in the days. And people they'd be like, oh, the queen of selfies and all this stuff. Like, yep, that's me.
Oh, no, you guys did it. You guys did it that night. You made it happen. But that's how I remember. That's how I kind of know you a little bit, Olga. But just with that being said, you know, we have our photo booth business, which right now during COVID time for many businesses is like not really doing shit. And but thank God for our backup, I guess, daytime job. We also are painting contractors. We've been painting. Well, we started as a cleaning company and then we like evolved into painting, and it's just like our thing now. But thank God we've been able to fall back onto that. But in between like all of this that's going on, I started I want to say it's a food group. It is a food group, but it's more of a brand, and the brand is Model Plate. Model Plate.
Mm-hmm.
Model Plate, and Model Plate is just basically taking pictures of your food. It can be between your food plates, your drinks, whatever. You just, you know, people randomly, like all the time, people are constantly taking pictures of their food.
Exactly.
And so, you know, exactly. And so I just, you know, I thought about it a long time ago because I'm kind of like an entrepreneur. Somebody told me this before. They're like, you're really a junior entrepreneur. You're going to have a lot of businesses eventually. But I thought about it before and I was like, well, you know, if you were to brand something like of just taking pictures of your food, what would it be? And the only thing that I ever knew was food porn. And I'm like, you know, it was a little strange because I was like, well, I know that, you know, even with my kids, it was just really weird for me to even want to tell them like, oh, when you post this online, mijo, make sure that you hashtag food porn. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna so,
Woo!
I kind of came, right? Okay.
It's under, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know, we can talk about that later if you want. But, no, so I thought of Model Plate just because, you know, the kids, I know social media is a big thing now. Posting pictures is a big thing. And I one day took a picture of my food and I was like, oh, here's a Model Plate, kids. You won. Joshua, our youngest one, was like the first one on the table. I was like, oh, you know, here you go. You won the Model Plate. And it just like popped. And from that point, like, it was like the kids would come and they'd be like, oh, let's play this little game. Who could win the Model Plate? And the Model Plate was always the fanciest plate that, you know, got the Instagram picture. And you know, and it became a game in the house. And I was like, wow, this is actually a thing. And so I pursued it and went to trademark it. So Model Plate is officially a trademark name. And now, you know, between it being trademarked, we started a Facebook food group that basically, like I said, it's just taking pictures of your food and it's growing like crazy.
I mean, and let's be honest, like nowadays, who doesn't take pictures of their food?
Who
Like
doesn't take
everything, anything that even you're drinking, your coffee, your ice cream,
Exactly.
we
Si no
all
le
take
tomas
pictures of
foto,
it.
nunca pasó. Si no le tomas foto, nunca pasó.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome. How long has it been?
All right,
that
so model plate, you know, the actual model plate Instagram got started in 2018, but model plate like first started getting posted like since 2012. So it's been
Wow,
it's been a while,
it's
and
been a
you know,
while.
but now it's starting to like get more. We became an official Giphy brand, and since we've become with Giphy, we have 7 million views now on our Giphy stickers, and it's just been like insane. It's climbing. It's, you know, it's catching that fire right now.
Yeah, it's growing.
It's definitely growing. So, you know, being with you guys today, to be honest, this is like my first podcast. We've been talking about doing a podcast recently. Yeah, I know. I'm like, this is exciting because, you know, I heard your guys' first podcast, your first one, and I was like, oh my God. I was literally
I'm a fan.
painting. I was painting. Yeah, we were painting.
Aw, thank you.
I'm a fan.
We put you guys on the speaker. Yeah, and I was
You
like,
guys
oh
want
my
to
God.
start? You guys want to start your own podcast?
So we want to start our own podcast, and what kind of going on now is I'm using national food and beverage holidays pretty much just like a national food and beverage holiday every single day. Right now,
I didn't know there was a national chocolate day, and I always see that on your guys' thing, model play. It's awesome.
Tomorrow is National Cotton Candy Day. Okay, so yeah. Look at Olga. Olga's like thinking it, like, yeah, what can we do for cotton candy?
How do you say it? How do you say cotton candy in Spanish? Yeah.
Hey, dulce de algodón.
Dulce de algodón. A literal translation.
Good question.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Let's Google that shit.
I know.
That's hella funny.
My husband's not here. If not, I could ask him. He always answers all my questions. He's like my Google.
That's so funny. I mean, it's funny for me because he's my brother, and I always thought like, oh Lord, es algodón. Algodón de azúcar.
Dulce de algodón.
Dulce de algodón de
azúcar.
Algodón de azúcar.
Okay, something like that.
Algodón de azúcar. Okay.
Sexy.
Ya se me subió un poquito el champán.
I'm ready.
Damn, and we're only barely talking about Monday shit. We didn't even get through Tuesday through Sunday. But, you know, like I'm telling you, there's something every day that we're focusing on. And hopefully this is something that we're going to target in the podcast that we're going to do weekly. I'm planning to do it weekly, and we can start shouting out some of the members in the group. We do weekly giveaways. Just really, really, really connecting with the group. This is something that definitely I'm ready to go.
I also see that you guys do something with the post that gets the most likes, right?
Exactly. Yep. Every week we have every week we will go through and find the post that has the most likes, and that would be the official model plate winner of the week. So we will shout out that model plate winner of the week. And, you know, there's, like I said, there's prizes. We're giving away model plate cutting boards, gift cards, food gift cards, cool food prizes. I mean, we're aprons, you know, all the model plate merch out there. So,
okay.
You know, but yeah,
that's
like
awesome. And congratulations on this.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
You started it, and you guys committed to it, and it's growing, and it's awesome. So all the listeners, make sure you guys start tagging Model Plate and follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And come on, we all take pictures before we leave. Just post it and
post your pictures.
Shout out, and we'll be waiting for that podcast too, you guys. I'm excited.
Yeah. Lots of fun ideas and good stuff to come, honestly. I believe so. I believe that.
Well, talking about all this food, you guys, what is you guys' favorite food?
Well, for me in particular, It's comida casera, and you can't really just pick one. Like, I mean, it goes as simple as frijoles, refritos, like when you make them on your stove at home. And
Oh
it
my
goes
god.
as far as pollo asado. I can make it all,
Just
but
homemade. It has to be
homemade,
homemade.
but it's Mexican. Like, not like
Okay,
people are like, oh, it's Mexican food, like tacos. No, not tacos and burritos. Like the stuff that you would come home and your mom would be making,
Right.
and
You
you
would
would, and
slap
it
your
would.
ass because it's so fucking good, huh? You'd be
Yes,
like,
just
cabrón,
that.
that is so
That's
fucking
my
good.
favorite food. My favorite food, both to eat and both to cook, because when my family eats it, they like the. And I forgot to mention this. We have 3 kids. We have a 15-year-old. We have an 11-year-old, both of them boys, and then we have a 19-year-old daughter. And obviously, my honey loves my cooking. So
Okay.
What kind of frijoles do you use? You cook.
you know what? I used pinto for a long time, but then my tia, one time we went over to her house and she had the beans made, the fritos, and they were peruanos. I don't know how to.
That
Yes, right? Yes,
So I
they're
was
like
like,
yellow,
yeah.
right?
sorry, because I was like, for so long I was using fucking pinto, and then somebody recommended peruanos. I was like, oh my god, they're so bomb. And I like the fact they taste a little bit different, and I really do enjoy them. Sorry, you guys, I love beans. Yuri knows that. Like, I had
too.
to.
Yes.
I was like,
Fucking
okay,
love beans
what
too.
kind of-
Yeah.
maybe I can try a different one. I'm such a bean.
Yeah, I love beans too.
I love beans too. I also like black beans. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're too
So
Yeah,
Olga,
they're bomb.
let me ask you, Olga, do you refry your beans? Do you
Yes.
refry them? Yes. Do you use like a jalapeno? How do you cook them?
Well, I cook them differently. A veces pongo también chorizo. Like, I just want
Oh,
like con hella queso. Oh my
Mm.
god, I'm a fat ass when it comes to beans. Like, oh, I love it.
Mm. So, what is your favorite food, Olga?
My favorite food is chile rellenos. I
Yeah,
love
that's my husband's favorite food too.
frijoles. Like, every time I go eat, I don't even care about the rice. Like, just give me like more frijoles, motherfuckers. I'll be like, can you add more frijoles? Like,
So chile rellenos. So chile rellenos and frijoles.
Chile rellenos. I've never. I don't even know how.
I tried and I tried, and they're all right, but I rather
Yeah.
get them from somebody's house, my mom's house, anybody's house. It's at my house.
yeah.
That's funny.
What is your favorite food, Steve?
Oh my god, you guys are gonna hate me right now, but honestly, my favorite food is burgers.
Mm,
I'm a
What is it?
burger person.
burgers.
Burgers, like hamburgers.
Okay,
hamburgers.
yeah.
But you know what? Let me tell you, there is like 1,000, probably a million different ways that you can make.
Yes, yes.
So,
you know, Hector
Yep.
the other day made an hamburguesa and he put chorizo in it, tocino, y then aguacate, like se inventa. And there's different ways and different types. Like, yeah. Definitely.
Exactly. I'm a burger person. You know, we can go to the fanciest restaurant, and the first thing I look for, not because I'm trying to be cheap, but I'm like, because usually they're the cheapest thing on the menu too. I'm like, what's your burger menu? You know, but no, I really truly love burgers, and I since I was a kid, I love burgers. I could eat burgers almost every day. Probably why I'm a fat ass too, Olga. So don't you know? Every day,
Hey,
every day.
I love it.
that sounds bomb. So, last but not least, my favorite food is pastas, you guys. I love
Ooh,
pastas.
yeah.
Anything
Pasta
like
sauce.
lasagna is my favorite, but like anything with pasta. And now that I don't eat dairy, that's like I'm heartbroken, but that's my favorite freaking food. Pastas.
What's your favorite pasta dish?
Lasagna.
Lasagna. It would be lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Ooh.
That's my
Wow.
freaking favorite. I love pastas, you guys. I love the carbs.
Ay, ya me están haciendo hambriente, o sea, ya tengo hambre now.
Hey, but
Me
you know,
too.
chile rellenos, I have made them, but that is one of the foods that I least like to freaking cook. They're so complicated, and that's my
Yeah.
husband's favorite food, and I feel
That's
so
great.
bad, but I literally just cook them like once or twice a year. But I like to eat them, but to cook them, I'm like, I can't.
Well, I can understand why you say it's his favorite food. My mom would make them like when we were talking chile rellenos. My mom makes them like 3 or 4 times a month. Like she makes them a lot It's like
Ooh, I
it's
need to go to her
Lucy's.
house. Please invite me. Like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
it's
number, please write it down and be like, I gotta go. My girl Olgie, she's
Right?
like,
it's
Chile
Lucy's.
all the
Yeah, it's Lucy's special. It's definitely her
Okay, you
specialty.
guys, we're gonna go on a quick break, and we will be right back.
Hey chulos, we also added the shit that we forgot. So check it out. Hey, don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Anchor. Check your girls out and hit the subscribe button on YouTube. And any feedbacks, I love feedbacks. I love it a lot. Anyways, let's go back with our guest. It's gonna get juicy. I don't know how juicy, but in the DMs, let's hit it. Hey, we're back.
Hey.
Okay, you guys. So, you guys, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, I woke up a little naughty, and I was like, let me think about a good question for my podcast.
Changing the subject a little bit.
I know. This is
Yes,
Olga's time.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, my girl helped me out. She's like, girl, you should ask this. I'm like, ooh, girl. And she's like, put that picture. I was like, ooh, they're gonna kill me. The females.
Reservaditas.
Like que no quiebran ni un platito. Like, ay, no puedo.
Ay, pero son las peores.
Yes. Okay, so I asked a spontaneous act and where and describe the thrill. Ooh.
Ooh. Who wants to go first? Our guest have to go first.
Yeah,
I'll go. I'm gonna go.
Leave it through you guys. Through y'all.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first because obviously Edgar's my husband, and I'm gonna obviously talk about a spontaneous act that has happened between us. I'm not gonna go to my past.
Okay.
Okay.
You little freak.
Do I take a drink? Or like...
That's time for a drink.
Time
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers. Okay, so this takes me back to San Francisco.
Oh, they're from the Bay Area too. You guys, we didn't say that. So
yes, we're from the Bay. We're from the Bay Area, but this takes me back to when we lived in San Francisco. It was 2008, and we just got an apartment. We moved into a new apartment. We were moving into a new apartment, and me and my honey went to go check it out before we moved in. And I happened to work there at the same time. So I was not only like in management, but I was like, so we went to go see the apartment, and during the tour, we slipped into the closet and things got really, I mean, we lived on the 11th floor. And, the windows were all open, and, it was like I remember this day clearly. It was a clear day. I can't even believe I'm talking about this. This is hella funny. But it was why am I talking about the day? It was crazy in the fucking closet. Let me just tell you. So ever since that time, like when we moved in there, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe what we fucking did in this closet. This was crazy. Like, I mean, there was banging. I don't even, that was just exactly.
My God.
It's the best.
I need
the thrill.
Right? Oh my God. Nalgas in the air and everything.
Oh my God.
Hey, this is Vibin con las Chulas. We get everything.
You get the uncensored version.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So I remember that was spontaneous. A follow up to that. It was just, like you see it on the telly all the time, and you're like, oh, that is so not real, but it totally can happen. I swear.
Alrighty.
It sounded like those chile rellenos.
I don't know why.
What about you, Olga?
I don't have much.
Wow. Olga.
No.
Yes.
Olga, you gotta live.
I tell you guys, people think I'm lying, but I don't. And
Me and my husband were a little wild too, but anyways, I'm gonna say this one. So I think it was just I don't remember exactly the time, but I was in Arizona, and I was flying back, so we had not seen each other for like a week. Okay, just a week. It wasn't even long. But when he picked me up from the airport, it was just like we just wanted it. So as we were driving back home, we just pulled over, and it was right there. It did not care, and we did not care about no cars. We didn't care about no cops. He's like, you know what? We're pulling over and it's happening right here, right now.
Wow.
Really?
Yes, and it was exciting because the cars, the cops, and everything it was a good thrill. It was good too. It was good.
All the Titanic moments, the windows were all fogged up.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you put your hand on the glass?
Oh my God, I don't even remember, but I don't remember the car was foggy. You know, because it was like during November.
Oh
and
my
all
God.
the windows were up, and it does get foggy. So I do remember that it was foggy.
You should have corrected it after Chulas.
Hell no.
Well,
But
since you're talking about cars, I mean, there was another spontaneous moment, and you know what? Cars are a tricky thing. I will say that because you can either have I mean, I don't know how people can do it in a small car. I mean, I would feel like you would need like a fucking.
You gotta
What
be
is it?
flexible.
I mean, we were coming home from the beach. I think it was like Santa Cruz, and Steve pulled over on the side of the road on this like. I still remember there was like this rock formation jutting out, and we parked behind it, and we decided to get spontaneous. But I could just remember distinctly how uncomfortable I was. I was like, "This is not fun. It's just spontaneous and sexy," but I was like, I can't even move in my seat, you know? So
it could be a little uncomfortable.
it was, and I was like, I just can't wait to get home.
Hey, no wonder I had this. So I also asked my friends, and I had one that told me that she did it at the montañas. Like you just here in Arizona, you go to, they call them montañas, where you go up there and you just see the whole city. No way, no. She did it like on the roof of her car.
Oh, she's smart.
Outside.
Oh, hell yeah, bucket list.
The inside is too small, baby. Let's go to the roof.
Bro, y que se quiebre la chingadera con esta gordura.
And I had another one, you guys. Shout out to my girls for sharing these stories. But the other one said she done it on a freaking panteon.
Ooh, my God.
What do you say? For Steve to understand, the freaking ay, se me fue la palabra. Edgar, tell him.
In the graveyard?
Yes. At night.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it was at night or during the day, but it was like right there in the middle of. They were visiting. I don't remember who she said, and they just did it right there.
You know how
that I don't add on my bucket list, okay?
Fuck yeah, right? You know how you get possessed pussy? That's how you get possessed pussy.
All right.
Oh my God.
That's so true.
That's fucking bananas.
Yeah, that is.
The thrill,
funny.
though.
The thrill is the.
There's so many places, you know. There's so many places that you can do it. I just think that it's like, I don't know about a graveyard. Graveyards are that's kind of like strange, you know. Like it would be really cold and just sad.
Hell no. Hey, but me salga un pinche muerto. Fuck that.
Room for one more.
For one more.
Oh my God.
That was savage right there.
Oh my
God.
That was for real. That's very, very like savage. Okay, girl. Yeah. We have a game now.
Okay, moving on to our game. Are you guys ready? So this game is called Answer or Shot. That means if you guys don't want to answer the question, you guys could take a shot.
So
Okay.
where's your tequila shots? I want to see tequilas.
I'm getting it ready right here. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
From our
ready.
DM
Well,
questions. DM questions.
okay.
DMs. Olga's DMs.
Slipping in,
And then-
oh,
oh my
slipping
God,
into
you know what? I'm
Olga's
even gonna
DM.
close my eyes so you guys don't think that I'm like cheating. Okay.
Good girl.
Let's see.
Alrighty, let's go. Da 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 da. Let me see. Ay, ni lo puedo abrir. What kind
Oh, yeah.
of underwear do you guys wear? Sorry, esa es la que me salió, güey.
Ay,
What
ay,
brand?
Wow.
And
How
what brand?
Wow.
Oh my goodness! How dare you? Okay.
Well, I
wear.
I'll go first because mine is boring. I have no idea what kind of brands. I have all type of fucking underwear. Okay, from like I don't know.
Bien valiente, wanted to go first.
Panties, from granny panties to like thongs to all kinds. Okay?
Silk,
With-
not
it's-
silk.
No, cotton all the time for this
Okay.
company. And you know they have my junk, like my ass is big, so I need something that helps.
Covers it.
Covers it or either a thong. What are you smoking on?
Yeah.
But for you, it's like I'm smoking. Fuck that shit.
I'm smoking for this question.
I just wear your
Hey.
run-of-the-mill boxer briefs. I like my junk to remain in its place and snug and warm. Yeah, and I think that it's very sexy.
Yeah.
It's very sexy.
Talking about underwears, obviously me and Edgar, we're both men. So
Mhm.
we just share our underwears.
Okay. But let me tell you something, and I've told this to
But
my
it's-
husband before. The thongs on guys and the tiny little chonitos.
I don't wear
That is
thongs, though.
no. That's a no for me. Okay, that's
So
You know
our
what?
underwears are
can't-
the same.
I don't even understand like how a lot of girls be lying if they tell you they wear that every day. Like, come on. You cannot be a regular day woman and wear a thong or like those fucking chones every day. No, bitch. No. That's just
You
for a
never
special-
know. You'll be surprised.
No, I know, but to me, it's like my punani did not accept that. My punani be like, no, bitch, you need a cotton type, like, no.
You're punani, but maybe they're punani. Likes
You know
it.
Oh my god.
Very sensitive too. That I think that's what it is. Mine is like, yeah.
I'm gonna say. I use, boxer briefs is for me. I like things that are stretchy, that are kind of spandexy, nothing that's really breathable. I don't really like cotton. I don't know if they're cotton, but they're kind of like that stretchy material kind of stuff. I don't even know what you call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
no loose boxers for you guys?
But anything that's gonna support my balls.
He's
That's
like,
all I really
girl.
need. Just something that
You know, because we don't have balls, so we don't understand you guys. So I get it. Like it's kind of like a bra.
you
like,
just need
want
to,
something
it needs to
support
support
the
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're walking around all day. You don't want them shits hitting your legs. You don't want them getting in the way. Yeah, you want.
You want everything in place.
You don't
Yeah.
want to sit on. You don't want to sit on them. You don't want to fucking. You just.
That shit happens. Oh my god.
Does it happen?
Is
As
it?
you get
You know what? It's
as
just
you get older,
yeah. I was gonna tell you like. So how did of course I do wonder like. Is it uncomfortable to be a man? Like you're carrying your balls between your fucking legs. It's like imagine the guys that have a big old balls and shit. Like
You know
Well,
what?
that's
I'll be honest. Sometimes it is a little uncomfortable. If you don't have the right pants on, or like I said, the right support, and you're walking around, you're like, damn, my fucking balls are in the way right now. Like you gotta
damn,
go
yeah.
and change your underwear, change something's not right.
Something is
Not
just
right.
not right.
Not right.
I
Well, they
guess it's
change
like the same
positions.
as like with the boobs. Like if we don't have something like supporting them, it's like damn. Like
Well, depends what we're doing, right? Like if you're gonna be doing exercise, you want something very
yeah,
supportive. So I
especially
understand. If
exercise,
you're gonna just
or if you're gonna
be
go
sexy,
running.
push-ups.
Well, yeah, I would imagine. You ever slapped your
exactly.
boob?
You don't want your balls slapping while you're running and jogging and shit.
Exactly.
That hurts, you know? You gotta have some good support. No, some
What
fucking-
Well,
about
you know when you
Vicky?
laugh, you know when you laugh really hard and you like slap your thigh. Like I have to watch out because I've slapped my own ball before because as you get older they change positions. So like,
Damn.
that's something for all you guys to watch out for because sometimes I
That's
slap
like
and I'm like, oh, I
a
slapped myself.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Oh,
hey,
We're
If
learning
the-
new stuff today, Olga.
Yeah, we are. We
if the
definitely
egg
are.
floats, it's rotten. If the egg floats, it's rotten. Okay.
If the egg
Oh my god, that's hella funny.
Hey, that's true though. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know
Yes,
that if
yes,
you
yes.
guys have like eggs, if you
cook
have an egg
Mm-hmm.
and you put it in water, you're like, oh, are my eggs still good? Because like it's like 2 days expired or something. You could put the egg in a water, like just a glass of water, and if it sinks, it's okay. But if it floats, it has gas in it, which means it's no good no more.
Oh, interesting.
Children,
I did
see?
not know that.
Excuse me,
I
sorry.
also learned that to keep your avocados, because I've been to avocados right now, like turning black, you just put them next to onion. And then
Really?
yeah. So lo pones en una
Definitely try
bolsa, put it in
out.
a bag and next to an onion and no se hace de negro. Morenito. Ah.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad I joined this. I'm learning a lot too. See,
It's
Stop.
I do wear thongs. I do
Yeah.
wear panties
I
too
know.
for that time of the month, and I do like comfortable, like kind of shorty, like they're kind
Yeah.
of like shorts, but not, And a brand, I don't really have a brand. I could have Victoria's Secret, like I could have Didi's and Ross, and
DDs.
Okay.
I
as
love
long as
that.
they're
Whatever
comfortable and nice looking, that's who's gonna see them? Only my husband. So yeah.
Okay.
Most
Nice.
definitely. But do you use thongs every day or just when you go out?
No,
Right?
no, not every day, but I
I
do
wear them when I
them.
go out or you don't want the line or when you're gonna go see a special one.
Depends what you're gonna wear.
Mhm.
Yes.
But
No, not every day.
No, every day
Ooh.
I cannot do that, you guys. My punana says no.
Wow. That's funny.
Oh my god, it's been so much fun, you guys. Thank
This
you
has
so
been
much
fun.
for joining, for being here with us, for
course.
supporting
Thank you for
us.
having us.
Yeah, I can't
for
wait for you
listening.
guys' podcast. Make sure the people that are listening to follow them on IG,
Model plate. Model
Facebook,
plate.
Model Play. Stay tuned
I'm
for
always willing to join another one, ladies. I enjoyed my time here.
I'm glad.
It's really fun.
I'm glad.
Hey, we should take a picture. You guys know me.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Let's
We
take
gotta
a
do that.
picture.
And I want to see Olga's chile rellenos on model plate too.
Oh, she got
I
a
need to see those.
But chile rellenos will be when you the
Queso?
egg. No, the egg.
It'll be all runny.
Uh,
It'll be the yolk.
Okay, let's take a cute picture. Ready?
Okay, ready?
This. We
It was
got
so
it.
much fun. And you guys, thank you for tuning in, for the listeners, and make sure you stay tuned with
All
Vibin
right.
con las Chulas.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Peace
Take
out.
care, everybody. Stay safe. Wear your masks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stay home, like they told me.
Stay home. Bye.
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 Oops, the shit that I forgot. Well, I was way tipsy for this episode, but I thought I was gonna really get away with not saying my spontaneous act. Well, I have this one. One summer day on Highway 4 with my summer dress. Shit got a little heated, We couldn't wait. And I just put it on cruise control. And get mines, if you know what I mean. That's all you guys get, motherfuckers. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Peace and love. Bye.